Okay, so it looks like we have four different classes here, starting with the blacksmith. The heat of the furnace and the sound of metal are with you forever. Your hands are covered with burns, but you are used. Oh, excuse me. But you are used to this now, and you ignore these. You were born in fire, and you will die in fire. The blacksmith was your father, and your father's father, and his father. In due time, you became the owner of your ancestral smithy. Strong qualities are strength for your main stat, constitution for your secondary stat. You can use a crowbar and you can repair equipment. Combat skills are hammer, medium, heavy, armor, and shields. The warrior is a brave soldier of the valiant Imperial Army, the defense and support of the country in battle, and have always been the forefront. You were not more desperate among the Red Shields. You were loved for your cheerful character, helping to relive the hardships of army life. Alright, so Constitution, main stat, Strength, status secondary again, crowbar usage again, battle rage this time, and weapon sharpening. So I wonder if that means you can't repair armor or stuff. Wait, what does it say? Armor? It says equipment. So I wonder if you can't repair anything if you're not. Okay, so battle rage and weapon sharpening, combat skills, swords, axes, medium armor, heavy armor, and shields +2 instead of +1. Huh. So it's not showing that you can't equip things, it's just showing that they have different. Probably have stats in the game. Cries of birds, whisper of trees is the hunter. Cries of birds, whispers of trees, footprints of animals. You know the forest, and it knows you. The forest is always just like death. From an early age, you were used to the axe in your hand, cut the prey, chop the wood, defend against the bear. The forest also taught you how to set and disarm traps. Dexterity main stat, perception secondary, crowbar usage, traps, ripper, whatever that is. Axes, light armor, and medium armor again. Then we got the thief. Previously, you were called Master of the Shadow, the best thief in the kingdom. You know how to dissolve into darkness, sneak like a ghost, and enter forbidden places. As they say, you were born by darkness, but you know that this is not true. You were fed by the street. You grew up an orphan, and in order to survive, you had to learn the art of a thief. Perception main and dexterity secondary. It's swapped from the hunter. Crowbar usage, picking locks, poisoning, and backstabbing certainly has the most abilities, but also the least combat skills with only daggers and light armors. This is very conflicting for me because every single one of these is a different playstyle that I usually use, but for the sake of balancing DPS and armor, for the sake of survivability. Oh, okay. What am I doing? Curse dungeon. Which different ones? Forgotten Dungeon. Go to the Forgotten Dungeon, dust off millennial old relics. You can meet a lot of different creatures in the darkness of the Endless Labyrinth. You have to dive into the dark dungeon and find out the great mysteries of the ancients and fight a lot of dangerous creatures. For the brave adventurers, dangerous combination of research and fights, large number of dangers, strong monsters, various traps. Huh. For explorers, more time to study antiquities, solve mysteries of a vanished race, less monsters and traps, nightmare dungeon. Oh my god. For the desperate madman, underground labyrinths teeming with vile creatures, deadly traps, and dangers lie in wait for every turn. Let's start off with the easy one, because, like, what the fuck?